Lago and Galt High School getting ready to square off. And we had an exciting first matchup. And now we're ready for our second matchup. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Joey Gonzalez. And Joey, that first matchup was a little bit low in scoring, but not in action. But this one, I have a feeling we're going to see a little bit more scoring.
Well, we should see a lot of athleticism and some really tough play. Both of these teams are league rivals. In fact, Vista Del Lago won the Sierra Valley Conference by essentially beating Galt earlier, late in the season, I should say, and that's what got them the league championship there for the Sierra Valley Conference championship there for Vista. So Galt's looking at this not only as as a chance, an opportunity to win a section title, but also an opportunity for revenge as they're coming in. They're ranked 11th in the state, 9th in the section. They knocked off the 3 seed to get to the final, so they're looking to win their first section title game, or first section title ever. This is the first section title game since 1991 when they lost when they were in Division II. So a number of things here riding for Galt. Vista Del Lago looking to win another championship here in Division 4.
Yeah, Galt will be in their red uniforms, scarlet red with the white numbering. Meanwhile, Vista Del Lago will be in their white uniforms with looks like the black numbering, and it should be a good one. Our first one, we saw one go into penalty kick mode to decide the Division 7 championship with Sacramento Country Day defeating Christian High, Victory Christian High. And now we are here with the second of 3 here, and it should be a good one.
Yeah, Vista Del Lago playing for their three-peat essentially here. They won the Division 4 section final the last 2 years. So, again, just bringing up the situation here for Galt. A lot riding here for Vista, just defending their turf, defending their territory, their crown, should say. And Galt looking to knock off Vista to win their first section title ever. And not only that, also knock off a league rival.
Yeah, and that makes this championship game that much more important. I mean, it's big enough to be in the championship game, but you add on a league rival to that, that is pretty good stuff. So this has the making to come down to the wire like we saw in the last one, but I think we will have it's just a hunch. I think we're going to see some more scoring than we did in that first one.
Right. I mean, Galt coming in as a 7th seed, and it's not a legitimate 7th seed. Is sometimes favoritism goes to the league champions, and Vista got the league championship. So if you look at some of the teams that got home field advantage throughout the playoffs, it was due to them winning the league championship. So by virtue of Vista knocking off Galt, that also affected their seeding. Had Galt went ahead and won the league title, they probably would have wound up with the number 1 seed, because looking at their records, Galt coming out with a 17-3-1 record, and Vista finishing overall 13-2-2. But Galt finished league 9-2-1, while Vista finished 9-1-2. That one loss coming for Galt coming against Vista.
Yeah, so a little bit of redemption here as we are just about ready to start this one, and we're a little bit behind, about an hour behind, because of that first game. Again, went to 2 overtimes, nothing settled there, so we went to penalty kicks and finally ended it in a 3-2 win for Sacramento Country Day. So here we are with Game 2. So if you're just tuning in and wondering why we're a little late, well, that's the reason. We had to finish that one up and then obviously give these two teams ready to get warmed up and get this one going. So it should be a good one here with Galt and Vista Del Lago. The captains for both teams for Vista Del Lago, it's going to be Daniel Jacobs and Michael LePage, the two captains for the Eagles. And then for the Warriors, the captain is going to be Javi Munoz, the senior. So those are the guys that you're going to see a lot of leadership coming from and kind of leading their team. So right now we're just moments away. Vista Del Lago huddling up, doing their pregame get together to get them all hyped up. Meanwhile, the same thing going on the other side for Galt. And we have a full house tonight here at Cosumnes Oaks High School.
Yeah, the Galt program, has really picked up steam here towards the end of the season. As you can see, Galt's High School very well representative. A lot of red there across the field on the stands. Vista Del Lago
not
also.
As much. Yeah, they have a good representation, but not as much.
They got a good representation. If you get out to Vista Del Lago, a good program, a good sports program. They won their opening playoff game against beating Lincoln of Lincoln in the Division 4 section, or I should say Division 3 section playoffs here in football. And so good to see representation here from Vista fans as well.
And again, this is game 2 of 3, and then after that we'll have a football game live here. So a very busy afternoon here at Cosumnes Oaks High School in Elk Grove. Beautiful day for soccer. It's perfect outside. Definitely a lot better weather than it was last night.
Yeah, I heard it was. I had the luxury of being in the press box out at Antelope High School last night. So while it was chilly, it wasn't as cold as our videographer Tim King last night. But I heard that, and I saw that it had rain in various areas. So
and I was in that rain.
For you guys.
We were at Del Campo High School last night doing a great game there as they were playing Whitney High School, and we were on top of the press box, and rain coming down, and pretty cold to say the least. So today, definitely night and day, and not to mention we're inside. So just about to get going here. Vista Del Lago will start the game. It looks like going from right to left. Again, they're in the white uniforms. Meanwhile, Galt in their scarlet red uniforms. And again, if you base it just on the fan representation, I think Galt is doing pretty well in that category. They're completely full over there.
Yeah, and this is one, sometimes you see, the fact that Vista has such a strong athletic program and the football team is what gets a lot of the attention. The fact that Galt is being represented well here, their soccer club being represented by the fans, it's a great sign here to see how much behind the Galt Warriors the fans are and the student body are.
So just about ready to get going. The referees are making their final preparations on the pitch. Our first 40 minutes are about to begin right now. So Galt will start the match with possession. And they still have it, just trying to get something set up here. Again, they are going from left to right if you're watching at home. And again, want to thank you for watching at home wherever you may be watching from. It is just afternoon time here in Elk Grove, just near Sacramento. And Galt, Daniel Alvarez had it momentarily. He is knocked to the ground.
Yeah, already you can see kind of the difference between this match and the earlier match, how wide open it is, and both squads already seem to be in attacking mode.
And Vista is a broadcaster's nightmare, basically, at this point, because you look at their numbers are silver on white, so it's hard to read up here who the players are on the field, but we'll definitely do our best to get you the most accurate description on who's doing what.
You were talking about in that last match there, Andrew, about how the teams probably would have were taking some time to feel each other out. I don't think there's any time.
Yeah, they know each other here. And the opening look there is going to be saved by Galt. Vista had an opportunity, but comes away empty.
Yeah, Logan Dearborn having an opening, but not able to get a pass there. Rudnick there, the goalkeeper for Galt.
So Galt kicking it deep down into Vista's end. And quickly, Vista gets it right back. So we're a lot faster pace than we saw in that last match. As we are just underway, 38 minutes to go here in the first half. As neither team has scored as of yet. We saw one shot attempt just a moment ago, but Galt coming away with the stop. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a throw in here for the Warriors. Warriors looking to attack and put some pressure here on Vista.
So we'll see if Galt can get on the board first between these two rivals. Vista definitely will try to stop that from happening. Knocked out of bounds. And Galt will inbound from the side there. It's going to be Alejandro Renteria who is going to inbound. And Renteria quickly gets that in. Tried to get that headed in, but to no avail.
A big, deep throw in there from Renteria, and you can hear some of the oohs and ahs here from the Vista fan base. Looking to get something set up right in front of the net, but knocked out, forcing the corner kick here for the Warriors.
Corner kick is saved. Great job. And that's Brandon Lee, I believe, who's the starting keeper. Did a great job with coming up with that. So Vista will try to get something going. They had possession momentarily, but lose that for a minute. Galt gets it back. Now Vista has it. We'll try to push. That is Matt Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond trying to get something on the breakaway there, going against Javi Toscano.
And Giordano kicks it deep. Knocked away. Shot attempt is over the goal, and that one was almost there. That was Logan Dearborn, who with his second shot of the game, but that one goes too high over the net.
So 2 big shot attempts already here by Vista. You know that Galt wants to get their opportunities, so look for them to push it here.
Galt pushing. They are near the middle. Now getting deep into Vista territory, but kicks a little too far and will roll out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick here for the Eagles as they get set up here on the pitch.
Yeah, Brandon Lee will have it with 35 minutes to go here. 35 minutes and 10 seconds in this first half, just underway here on PlayOnSports.com. Brandon Lee, line drive kick. Galt had it momentarily. Vista trying to get it into Galt territory. Still a battle for possession. Vista has it. And that is Matt Raymond. Raymond loses it. Now going on the other side is the captain, Javi Munoz, but he'll lose it. Raymond tried to get it over to his teammate, but put a little bit too much on that there as he tried to get that over to Dearborn. And we have a scrum. We have an injured Galt player, right? And he looks like he's in pain.
Yeah, it's Daniel Alvarez. Alvarez was tripped up there as the 2 players try to go at it. And he was tripped up, tried to get up, and take advantage of a down Vista player. But I think he was injured or hurt a lot more than what he realized.
Yeah,
and just having to fall. Yeah.
He looks like he's in excruciating pain over there. You see him kind of hands over his head rolling around. He's right by his bench.
When both players are going at the ball full speed and they're just reaching for it with their legs, there's a lot that can be injured out there. And so really feel tough there for Daniel Alvarez, taking the brunt of that force.
Yeah, and you can tell he has his hands over his head and he's just rolling around over there, and that is not a good sign. As the clock is rolling here, obviously, on soccer, but the referees will determine how much time to put back at the end of the half. You got to hope he's okay. I mean, not only you hate to see a player get hurt, but an important player, Alvarez, but he only a freshman. So, I mean, we saw an outstanding freshman in our last match, and he's a freshman starting on this good Galt team, and he's being helped over to the side. You got to hope he's okay.
Yeah, you got to hope he's okay, and understanding that he is a freshman, but you start to think about situations and how often does a situation happen. When you get to the section, when they get to the section title, they are a young squad, but Galt has not been here since 1991.
Long time.
So it's been a long time, 20 plus years. So obviously, you want to take advantage of every opportunity you can, and you don't want to risk an injured player out there.
So we resume play after Alvarez is helped back over to his bench, and we have activity near the goal, but no attempt is made. And they're kind of regroup here. So Galt will have the ability to inbound it from the corner, and that looks like Isaac Martinez who will be doing the inbounding. Let's see what he can draw up here. Martinez from the corner. And his head butted away. from Vista. Clears it momentarily. Galt looking to regain possession. There's a kick that's going to be fielded by Lee. That was Francisco Toscano who had that last attempt, but to no avail. Oh, and there's a hard hit from behind.
And that should be, it's probably going to set up a free kick here.
That was Nick Michaels.
Yeah, Nick Michaels, as you say, coming back. Oh, no, they're going to call the foul. They're going to call the foul against Galt. So, wasn't, well, I'm not sure. I didn't see what I thought I saw, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like Michaels knocked the player to the ground, but
right.
Referee saw differently, and ball knocked back. Vista will go retrieve it down to 31 minutes left here in this first half. Vista ball. Again, Vista Del Lago in their white uniforms. If you're watching, if you're just tuning in, Galt in the red. We have a substitution. Yeah, it's going to be Alex Ford checking in. I believe he is going to check in for Brett Zavada.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Andrew.
No, Vista has possession, but not anymore. Knocked away. And Galt, bailed out.
It's an offsides there. Alejandro Renteria being called for the offsides. Got behind the defense there, and you can see it right away. Tried to set it up for him, but Renteria getting too fast, too quickly out there in front of the defense.
Well, referees stop play again to kind of get something straightened out here as Vista is ready to roll and get play resumed.
Looking at Alex Ford out there, I can't help but think of the 1994 Colombian soccer team and Carlos Valderrama with his big head of hair.
And Ford, is no good. As was running in, trying to kick that on the run and way wide left. As Alex Ford checking in and trying to make something happen there. So it wasn't the best of lucks. 29 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, no score, 0-0 here in this matchup between Galt and Vista Del Lago. Corner kick, knocked away, and it's going to be Galt possession.
Yeah, it was intended out there for the wingman Colin Cook. Cook unable to control it, and so out the backside and the goal kick here for the Warriors.
The Warriors have it. Trying to get some momentum here. They really haven't had a good shot, good opportunity as of yet, as Vista has had a couple good looks. There's a steal. And Galt overshoots the intended player there. Isaac Martinez was the closest in the vicinity there.
Yeah, and Martinez not able to control that.
Some moves being put on. Showing his handling skills there. Javi Munoz showing why he's the captain. Some good moves, but the ball is knocked out of bounds. Del Lago fans not happy with the call there.
You know, this call team really knows offense quite a bit. Javi Munoz leading the Sierra Valley Conference in points. 3.7 per game.
Galt trying to get something going, and we have a whistle. And the ball will be awarded to Vista.
In fact, the Warriors dominated all major offensive statistical categories in the Sierra Valley Conference. Javi Munoz led in points. So, in fact, the top 5 points leaders in the Sierra Valley Conference are all from Galt. And then 5 of the top assist leaders are Warriors, or I should say all 5 assist leaders in the Sierra Valley Conference are from Galt as well, with Alejandro Renteria leading that.
Player that just got jumped on for Vista, and it's good that he's able to get up and run, but he was holding his head there for a minute. And that looks like that was Colin Cook, who was just kicked in the head.
Yeah, you can see that dude grabbing that head. You hear the oohs from the fans here.
Good to see he's okay.
Especially when it comes to head injuries. You know, it's
yeah.
you really hate to see, someone really take a shot in the head. And we saw someone last night from Antelope take a shot in the head, really daze him. And head injury is really a major concern here. Not just at this level, high school level, but in all, at all levels.
Every level, they don't take it lightly anymore, where you have to pass certain tests to get back on. But looks like he's going to be okay, and it was just kind of
good sign there for Colin Cook and the Eagles.
So Galt will inbound it from the side and can't get the head shot off. Another opportunity here, and no good.
Yeah, good protection in front of the net, and Vista just kind of creating a scrum and not allowing Galt to get to it and not allowing the Warriors a clear shot. So good defense there by the Eagles.
So we're seeing a lot of activity, but I think we're cursing all the teams here because we're not seeing any scoring in regulation. Yeah, we have another whistle here. This game is a lot different from that first game, as we're seeing a lot more physicality.
Well, Vista hasn't scored any more than 2 goals here in these playoffs, and Galt, their highest scoring game, which is a very high scoring game, match when they beat Placer by a score of 5-2. So 5 goals in soccer is a big. You can see how big the scoring is.
And there's a kick there, but both sides were completely back deep, trying to prevent any kind of scoring opportunity. Ford will quickly inbound from the side. He was going to, but now he's switching positions there.
Looks like Giordano going to be attempting to throw in. Oh, we got a substitution here.
And that was something we didn't see in that first game either.
We didn't see many substitutions, but Parker Boyea coming in here for the Eagles.
So here we go, resuming play, inbounds. Head kick, no. Galt trying to get possession, knocked away at the last moment. And going on the other side is Michael LePage.
Yeah, LePage doing a good job coming up there behind Alejandro Renteria. Renteria just waiting for the ball, and LePage doing a good job just coming up, sneaking behind him.
Lee just boots that one out of here. Vista trying to control possession. Ball knocked away. And Vista Del Lago trying to get it over to the other side, but having a difficult time doing so. We're seeing just headshots going back and forth. And finally, Ford comes up with it. Ford trying to use his moves. Retains possession behind the back. Beautiful move, and loses it momentarily. Raymond had it. Ford gets it back, or almost gets it back before he's tripped to the ground. Ford showing his ability there. Nice footwork.
Yeah, excellent footwork there by Ford. But Jesus Gonzalez had the control of that ball, that last possession. That's why the whistle goes against Ford.
23 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Still, nobody has scored up to this point.
Looks to me like the field's still a little slick out there. Vicente Ayala almost taking a trip.
Oh, Brandon Lee came flying in to prevent that. Now a kick at the last minute, and did that go in?
No, that was out, and a very heads-up play there by Brent Zavada to save a goal there by the Warriors. Heady play on the header to knock it out.
Yes, because Lee was out stopping the initial kick, and Zavada was back there, and that was very close to going back.
Yeah, the ricochet kick went over Lee.
Big play there. And so Galt will have another opportunity on the corner kick to no avail. Now Vista will try to push forward. Fighting for possession. Alejandro Renteria And we have another injured Galt player down. We're going to stop play to attend to him, you would think.
Yeah, I think Renteria is just lacing up his cleats there.
So he gets up, and Galt will have it. Overhead throw in. And goes out of bounds. Vista is pointing, saying it should be theirs, but that's not the case. 21 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Again, want to thank you for tuning in wherever you may be listening from across the globe. You're listening this afternoon to Championship Soccer here in the Sac-Joaquin section. 21-15 remaining, and the kick there, no good. Galt's getting a little frustrated here. You see some players throwing their hands up saying, hey, they're used to a lot more activity. Kevin Souza had it. Ball knocked away. And there's a hard check. And
yeah, no whistle.
That was Dearborn who just leveled.
Yeah, Isaac Martinez going down on the ground hard.
Yeah, Dearborn came flying in and gave him a hip check. Hockey players would be proud of that.
You know, I mean, you can see that how much the activity level has picked up here in comparison to the last match here, Andrew, that even though it's still 0-0, there's a lot of flying around and a lot of contact as well.
A lot of contact. Lee, a good save again. These two teams, you can tell, very physical teams. Knocked away. Galt trying to get a side kick going there from Renteria. Ball knocked away, and the ball knocked out, and it will be Galt's possession.
Yeah, Renteria and Javi Toscano working on that give and go, unable to make anything happen, though.
And Lee comes flying in, showing his athleticism. Good job there by Brandon Lee, the captain goalie. We'll just boot this one away. Vista trying to kick it down on the other end. Ford chasing it down. Ford can't catch up.
Yeah, Rudnick coming up right in the nick of time.
Header there for Vista. They have possession, or they had it momentarily. Back to Renteria. And Renteria gets it on over to his teammate Toscano. And Toscano will now get it to Chavez. Chavez, the senior. Trying to get something set up. Ball knocked away, and Dearborn comes up with it for Vista. Dearborn's tripped. And he hops up. People who say soccer is not a physical sport have another thing coming. There's a lot of contact, a lot of physicality between these guys. You're seeing guys getting clipped and chopped and everything else flying to the ground, and they're resilient. They hop right back up.
Oh, yeah.
And they have no pads on. And a penalty. It's like offsides, I believe. So 18-23, still 0-0 between Vista Del Lago and Galt, the two rivals duking it out here for the championship. Here at Cosumnes Oaks High School in Elk Grove, California, just outside of Sacramento. A very beautiful host school here. One of the newer schools, and definitely has the facilities. Vista, shot attempt off the top of the bar, top crossbar. Rebounds, and shot won't go.
Yeah, no, I mean, to me, from here, I believe it was Brent Savada there, blinking out. Nice kick there, just too high. Rudnick would not have had a chance to add it, but just hitting the crossbar there. So Galt probably getting away with one there.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be good, and couldn't complete it as it was just a little too high. So Vista will look for another opportunity. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to Galt. We're approaching the 17-minute mark. Still 0-0 here between these two. And Galt has numbers. And quickly knocked away. Vista has it now. Vista will try to return the favor as far as having numbers. Ford had it momentarily. Knocked over by Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes up with it. He has it stripped away. Dearborn kicks it sky high. Ford just levels, jumps up, and headbutts that one, heads it. And it'll go back to Vista. So we have a lot of action going on, but yet no one able to find the back of the net as of yet. We had a chance a moment ago that just hit the top crossbar. Ford has it. Ford has room. Kicks and saved.
Big diving save there by Rudnick. Probably would not have gone in, but nonetheless, Rudnick doing his due diligence there and saving a big opportunity there for the Eagles.
Ford showing his athleticism there. Had that one almost spot on, but Rudnick a good job with the save. And again, maybe not a wimp, but definitely a good effort. And Vista gets it back. Vista now showing some an extra gear in the past few minutes. Knocked away, goes out, and it will be Vista possession.
Yeah, Vista really looking to push tempo now and try to get these Warriors back on their heels. Taking advantage of their speed.
We are trying to get our first goal here. Ball knocked away, loose ball, and a good save. Coming running up is Andrew Rudnick, the senior, with the save. He'll just boot it away. It looks like there was a push in the back that wasn't called. Renteria looked like he shoved the player down, and there was no call. But it will be, Vista had it momentarily. Galt still has possession. Ford has it. Now Ford kicks it down. Oh, almost a one-on-one opportunity. But Vista does get possession, or they had it, but very close to a one-on-one. And now we have whistles.
Ford really trying to take advantage.
So 14:22 left here in the first half. This afternoon here in Northern California. Northern California teams play their soccer season at a different time than the Southern California teams, which is...
Is it springtime?
Yeah, they played spring down in Southern California because the weather permits up here for you guys to play up north. Because if you waited to the spring, the seasons up here would be a lot tougher to get games in.
The girls play during the spring.
Yeah,
it's one of those situations.
Yeah, and what I heard was weather was the factor for the boys, but it doesn't make sense that the girls would play.
Yeah.
But this one here, the boys trying to finish off their season and trying to get a championship here with Vista and Galt, and we have an injured player from Vista down for a moment, but looks like that player is going to be all right. That was Nick Michaels.
Yeah, Jaime Toscano really fighting hard for that.
And Vista will try to get an opportunity here. Header, and Vista is able to control it. Nice steal from Galt there from Javi Munoz, the captain. And Renteria trying to get ahead of the pack, but he can't. Lee comes up with it, and we have a whistle coming up.
Vista fans not really liking what's going to happen to the call. Not sure what happened. I don't know if Brandon Lee came out of the box too early.
Well, the fans here on the Vista side are wanting a card. And we are on the press box on the side of the Vista Del Lago fans, and they're screaming, how come there's no card? But regardless, it's going to be Galt possession.
Yeah, Javi Munoz, an opportunity trying to set up Looks to me, well, with Javi Munoz and Freddie Gonzalez there, might be a indirect kick.
So Freddie Gonzalez has the ball at his feet right now. Referees are trying to get players situated as the clock is rolling. We're at 11:45 left here in the first half. Again, the official can put more time on at the end. And Galt loses possession, but will get it right back.
It was close to a handball. The official did not see it.
Vista able to corral it momentarily. They have the ball inside Galt's territory. It's really tough looking at these Vista numbers on the back with the silver on the white.
Well, what's worse there, for a moment I was getting confused there because on the front of the jerseys, what I had thought were numbers. No, that's the the Vista logo.
So 10:51, it's going to be Galt possession. Still 0-0 here this afternoon. Galt looking to get this one inbounded. And there is the kick. Galt hustling to retain possession. That's Toscano. Knocked away, and Renteria was the closest to it. Now a whistle will give the possession back to Vista. So waiting to see what that was. Calling a violation against Galt.
Right, no card on the play, so it's not a player foul.
Ford kicks it out, and we have another stoppage. It looks like a sub is waiting to come in here. That's going to be Will Dubé, who's getting ready to check in. So Dubé will check in. Under 10 minutes to go, 9:37. The Will fan section making their appearance here, making a loud round of applause for his entrance. 9:21 on the clock. Ford trying to corral it. Ford has shown his ability, and here he goes again.
Ford got some great footwork, just able to drive the ball downfield.
Ford over to Matt Raymond and knocked out. It will go to Galt. Yeah, Ford has the ability.
They're just able to get through traffic.
All knocked away. And it will remain with Vista. And we'll have another substitution here, as it looks like that's a Hunter Simon checking in. So Simon will get his first action here. And another whistle putting a halt to play. So it's been kind of sloppy here the past few minutes.
It has kind of, and I don't want to say that the teams are a little out of control, but just play has not been clean.
It was early on, but the past 5 minutes or so, we're seeing a lot of whistles and stoppages. So 7:54 on the clock. Ford was nearby, but it looks like Raymond has it now. Raymond has it off his head. Involuntary off his head. Ford tried to come up with the steal, could not. Galt pushing down, that's Jose Gonzalez. Knocked away by Ford. Ford over to Dearborn. And he'll kick it towards the corner. Can Vista catch up with it? No, but it will stay with them.
Yeah, just tremendous speed there by Ford. Jesus Gonzalez had really gone out and separated himself, but Ford able to track him down and turn the ball the other way.
Actually it will be Galt possession. I apologize. And Raymond checking, running down, trying to regain possession, comes up with it. And the ball knocked away. No shot attempts there for the Eagles, as Nick Michaels was there but couldn't get the shot off. Galt comes up with it. Knocked away again. Ball knocked away, and Galt will try to get it back down into Vista zone. It's been a while since they've been over there. Javi Munoz kicks off Michaels. Ford right at the middle. Trip down. Munoz has it. Munoz takes it away from Simon. Simon kicks and was able to come up with it. Good job there by Simon. And now we have another stoppage and another injury, and it looks like Francisco Toscano, who's on the ground, and he's rolling around.
Yeah, Toscano really hurt there, and I'm sure you could hear the fans, yeah, here from Vista side really getting frustrated there.
Yeah, they are saying maybe it's a little bit of an acting job, and you don't want to speculate.
No, yeah, you don't want to speculate
for
that situation, yeah.
But Vista was definitely under the impression that he was acting, and it looks like Toscano's going to be okay now that he hopped right up, and so maybe they were right. He's walking around without a limp or anything.
Well, it looks like to me that Ford had just drawn the yellow card there.
That was probably just a good acting job by Toscano to get that pulled out, and I think it's safe to say because he looks
he looks
fine.
all right, and I thought I did see a little smirk there, as he came up.
I think the fans saw that as well, but the referees, not so much. But you got to err on the side of caution, and it's kind of unfortunate for officials. In fact, you see that in the NBA now where players are getting in trouble for flopping.
Right,
because they have to kind of err in the side of caution. And kicked well off the mark, and it will give it back to Vista. So we're getting close to the end of the first half on this one. 4:22 remaining, and no score. So we've gone, let's see, 2 halves last game, 2 overtime periods, and almost a full half here without a goal.
without a goal.
Yeah, the last game, if you're just tuning in with the Victory Christian and Sacramento Country Day, came down to penalty kicks at the very end. But it was 0-0 heading up to that point, so it's scoring has been at a premium today.
Ball bends there a little bit on Michaels.
Knocked away. And it will be Galt possession, 3:38 remaining. As we are behind schedule here again by about an hour because of the length of that first game, and hopefully that's not the case here with this game, but it's shaping up to be one of those ones that comes down to the wire again.
At this point, both of the teams are generally evenly matched for the most part, unless you get a team that comes out of nowhere. But having with both of these teams knowing each other very well, Vista won the first time 2-0, or I should say, Galt won the first time, beating Vista 2-1, and then lost to Vista 2-0 the second time that they played. So it's a rubber match here.
Yeah, exactly, and you can tell. And like any sport, scoring becomes tight the bigger the game, whether it be basketball, baseball, NFL. Defense is always, that's where they say defense wins championships, because scoring is a lot harder in games of this magnitude.
Good kick there by Kevin Souza just to get it out and not allow Parker Boye an opportunity at the goal.
We're approaching the 2-minute mark. We're at 2:22, and then we'll see how much time the referees allow them to play because of the injuries. So Vista will get this one inbounded. Hunter Simon from the corner. And he gets it in. Head attempt, and it's saved. What a save there. Give all the credit in the world to Andrew Rudnick with that save.
Yeah, absolutely. Rudnick just snagging that up from the air.
So Vista trying to get it back. They had an opportunity there, but Rudnick showing his athleticism, saving a goal. And knocked away. Galt has come up with it, and it's been a little while since Galt's had a good look at a goal.
Vista doing a good job of playing it up and pushing tempo here, pushing up the pitch, putting the Warriors back on their heels.
So the Eagles trying to get on the board here as the clock is stopped at 2 minutes, and it's up to the officials at this point how much longer they're going to have. So Vista will have possession here. Inbound. Galt takes away possession. And Galt knocks it down towards Lee, and Lee has been quiet over there recently since the play has been on the Vista side.
Yeah, it has been relatively quiet, and lately Andrew Rudnick has been getting all the attention here for the Warriors.
So, again, we don't know how much time is remaining in the half here. As the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. They stop it at 2, and officials' discretion at that point. So Vista getting across. Now they are in Galt territory, pushing forward. They have numbers. And Vista's Logan Dearborn waiting for it and knocked to the ground. And they call... Yeah, I'm sure you can hear the frustration at home from the Vista fans in front of us here that feel like they're getting the short end of the stick on some of these calls.
Well, I'm not sure. I think what they saw, I'm not sure whether or not it was Dearborn or Boea, but saw one of those Eagle players take a leg to the face as he was going down on a slide, and I think that's what they may be upset about there.
So, the final moments here in this first half, Vista trying to get onto the board. A kick. Galt. There's a header, getting the possession back to the Warriors. Momentarily, now it goes right back to the Eagles. Eagles pushing. Have numbers. Kick. Header. No, kick attempt is good! In the final moments of this first half was Will Dubé, who comes in and knocks that one in from the right side and puts the Eagles on top. 1-0.
Yeah, set up there nicely there. First by Matt Raymond. Raymond trying to find Boea right in the middle, right in the center, right in front of the goal. Kind of knocked out of that area, but found Will Dubé coming up, streaking up the side, and the Eagles strike first.
At the very end of this first half, we're playing here in the final moments, and Dubé is able to get onto the board. And they're looking possibly at another attempt here. They're trying to get possession. Our first goal here this afternoon. And Michaels has it. Knocked to the ground, and we have an injured Eagle player. And that is going to do it for the first half as they'll attend to the player that's hurt. And want to get his number before we go off air really quick because I don't want to leave anybody wondering. Nick Michaels, I believe, is the injured player for the Eagles, and he is being helped up, and it looks like he is getting up on his own power. So good sign there for Vista Del Lago. We'll step aside for halftime. 1-0 our score, Vista Del Lago over Galt here on PlayOnSports.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a bit for the second half.
We can get a player up here.
Ah, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player.
Back here on PlayOnSports.com as we are moments away from starting the second half of this championship match between Vista Del Lago and Galt High as we head to the second half. And Vista has a 1-0 lead, scoring late in that first half. As that was Dubé who got that last goal in the final minute. So we're underway here in the second. Switch sides. Now Vista going from left to right and vice versa, obviously, for Galt. Galt has it. And that's Renteria. And he'll just kick it out to nobody. And it will roll out, and it'll go back to the Eagles.
Yeah, just trying to clear some room and just clear it out. And look for Galt to really pick up the aggressiveness here, understanding that they're down 1-0. And obviously they're going to have to score a couple of goals too, to decide this game. In regulation.
In regulation, otherwise we're heading back to the overtime format. So Ford has it. He has been exciting to watch in this in that first half. Renteria trying to get it off his back, and we have whistles going back to Galt. So 30, just underway here in the second half, 38 minutes and 45 seconds. If you're just tuning in, 1-0 Vista Del Lago on top of Galt, 1-0. And again, we have whistles stopping play. And this time we'll go back to Vista. We've seen a lot of that. It was a rarity in the first game where the officials were kind of blowing the whistle and kind of separating the two. This has happened on numerous occasions.
Well, I think there's some history here between the squads. While nothing, real physical has happened, these teams, you can see how the physical the play is. And that's what's going to happen when, A, the stakes are so high, and B, you're playing your league rival to win that ultimate goal.
Galt looking to tie things up. Renteria has it in the corner. And again, we'll have a change of possession. This one going back to the Eagles. We're waiting for the officials to get things clarified on what's going on. Looks like we may have a sub. And it looks like Nick Michaels coming in. He was the one that was injured at the end of the first half, but it looks like he's going to be fine.
Yeah, nice to see him up and running around and being active out there, out on the pitch.
Knocked out. It goes back to the Warriors. So if you're tuning in now and you're expecting the third of our three games, we're just in the second half of our second game with Del Lago and Galt because of the length of the first game that went into penalty kicks to decide things. With ultimately Sacramento Country Day coming out with that victory in penalty kicks. And again, we have whistle stopping play and another player from Galt slow to get up.
Looked like it was, I want to say Jesus Gonzalez. Trying to get something from the official there.
The referees are getting everybody in order as we approach the 36-minute mark here in the second half. Kick is up. Header is not there. And the ball is going back to Galt as Del Lago had an opportunity at it. Ford was right there.
Yeah, great job there by Javi Munoz to be able to clear that. And that's all you could ask for there, the direct kick, not going for the Eagles.
And again, just to remind folks at home, in high school, the clock is going down instead of up. If you're familiar with traditional soccer at the various levels, typically it goes up. In this case, it's going down. So we're at 35-29, now 28. So as that goes closer to zero, obviously we're getting closer to the end instead of the opposite way around. Nice save. And we've seen that a lot. He's a good goalie. He's given up one thus far, but we've also seen a lot of saves from Rudnick this afternoon. Kick is up. Ford in the vicinity.
Galt sending more in a defensive, using more of a defensive strategy, keeping more defenders back and keeping their mids back as well, and only sending Isaac Martinez and Alejandro Renteria up as forwards.
Yeah, knocked out here, and it will go back to the Eagles. So Vista Del Lago trying to get a little bit of breathing room here as they have a 1-0 lead. Goals have been hard to come by this afternoon. And again, typically that's the case when you play games of high magnitude. Typically scoring is a lot tougher than it normally is.
Yeah, because defenses tighten up. It all becomes execution at this point.
I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with the Galt sideline over there. You look at how that place is filled to capacity.
Yeah, they've really, like I said, the town and the school's student body has really gotten behind this Warrior Soccer Club.
Yeah, it's literally standing room only basically over there, and not so much. I mean, there's a good show in here for Vista, but just not as much. Ford has a chance, and his kick will sail away. Chase for the loose ball.
He's trying to set it up there for Matt Raymond, but kick kind of sailed far, or kick sailed wide there, and so Ford unable to, as he comes up back hobbling, unable to set up Matt Raymond there for the goal.
They'll retain possession, however. We have whistles, and looks like we're going to have a change in possession, I believe.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for Vista. As you can see, Galt and the big Galt flag trying to rally the fans here to make some noise.
Corner kick. Ford is there. And kicked away. Galt has the same logo as the Georgia Bulldogs, with that G over there that they're running around with that flag. And there's a hard hit knocking Galt to the ground.
No whistle there. Now a late whistle. But yeah, he got a big shove there as Vicente Ayala going down to the ground hard.
Hunter Simon was a culprit there. But just a good, clean play. It was a tough play, but clean. So Vista trying to get possession back as Galt has it now. Galt heading down the other way. That's Javi Munoz. The ball is knocked away, and it will go back to the Eagles.
Yeah, coming up here near 2 o'clock is when we were expecting the Jesuit Granite Bay matchup, and I saw the Jesuit players already in the stands.
Well, I bet a lot of them that are running late, thinking they're going to be late, are going to be relieved when they come in, and there's still 31 minutes left in this one. So Del Lago, Vista Del Lago has it. Nice move. We'll free it up over to Dearborn. And Dearborn's kick will be wide right.
Yeah, Logan Dearborn trying to get his 9th goal of the season here. He leads the Eagles with 8. Oh. And also the points leader here for the Eagles. He's got 18 points total here for Vista.
Kick. Vista trying to retain possession forward with the header. Gets it over to Will DeBay, who has been the star with the 1 goal thus far. DeBay has it knocked away as Freddie Gonzalez puts his head in there and clears it out. And we have a whistle. And Vista is happy they got a call going their way.
You can hear that celebration. Feeling like
they've been feeling, like I said earlier, they're getting the short end of the stick, and this time they let out a Bronx cheer. There is get the benefit of the doubt on that call. As we approach 30 minutes to go in regulation. Renteria has it knocked away. Heading the other way is Vista. They have it as Ford has it. Ford gets it back. Knocked away, and it will look like it's going to be saved. It is by Galt. Good hustle there.
No, actually, they did call it on the side there. So it's going to be a throw-in here for the Eagles. Vista really putting a lot of pressure here on Galt. It's been a while since Brandon Lee back there, the keeper for the Eagles, has seen any action, and Galt's really going to have to open things up here if they expect to get back into this one, or to even it up.
That one was deflected a couple times before Rudnick comes up with it. And we'll throw it in. Eagles get it back. Fernando Chavez had it momentarily for the Warriors, and Galt will reset. Or excuse me, Vista will reset with Brent Zavada. Ford, getting it forward. Heading forward is Zavada. Zavada from the corner, trying to get something set up and unable to.
Yeah, they keep trying to set up Raymond there right in the center, but the kick's been wide again, just behind Raymond.
So Zavada showing his athleticism. He's been in the middle of pretty much every big play so far for the Eagles. There's a collision. Another Galt player slow to get up, and they're going to stop play.
Hard collision there. Looks like Javi Toscano went down hard.
He was the one that got hit last time.
Yeah, this time, the way he went down, looked like going face first. You hate to say that whether or not that one, when he drew the card against Ford, whether it was, how hurt he was. This time, it
looks
really
like
looked
he's
like
legit,
he got hit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're calling for the coaching staff to run out and attend to him, the trainer. But yeah, you can tell this time it's legit. He's able to at least sit up here or switch. He was on his stomach a minute ago. He was able to at least roll over.
So that would be 2 big losses here for the Warriors because Daniel Alvarez, Warrior that was injured also in the first half, he has not come back here in this match.
Toscano's being helped out. They're going to just get him out of field of play there so they can continue play. He's being attended to. Got to hope he's all right, and you mentioned that the injury earlier in the game as well. So they're down 2 starters. And waiting for play to resume, and there we go. So Galt gets the okay to get it in. Headbutt it over. Ford comes up with it. Nice move. And Ford's kick is high, but showing his moves there. He's fun to watch.
He is. I mean, just his moves, his athleticism, the footwork, how he's able to dribble through, down the pitch and through traffic. Just a special player to watch.
Easy to locate on the court or on the pitch. Has that the hairdo going?
I'll tell you, you have to. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Carlos Valderrama, but you'll have to,
Google him.
Google him.
Yes, Ford is putting on a show, and the fans love it when he gets it because he's just so crafty with it. Vista Del Lago has a 1-0 lead with 25:31 remaining in regulation, and looks like we have a violation going against Galt. It's a yellow card,
yeah. On Vicente Ayala.
So they'll be shorthanded here. You think about that, 3 starters do you have out?
Yeah.
Right now.
So things absolutely, not looking Galt's way as they're getting close here. As it looks that Luis Carlos coming in here for the Warriors, but subbing in here for the Warriors, but getting close to right around that danger area. That's the last quarter here of the a play here.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of time kind of getting everybody arranged, and I know they put more time on at the end, but kind of the momentum is kind of halted when this is happening so often. So Vista trying to get that extra goal to give them some breathing room. They're clinging on here to a 1-0 lead. 24 minutes away from a title. 24 minutes and some odd change there. And it looks like we're going to have a ball knocked out and it going to Galt. So it's been a little while since Galt has been down, and Brandon Lee has just been, he could probably read a novel by now, how often he's just had nothing to do on that end. You see those, kids playing with butterflies and chasing butterflies in youth soccer leagues. He's probably tempted to do that. He's just been hanging out by himself on that other end.
Big opportunity here for Galt. Really need to put pressure.
And as I say that, Lee gets knocked down. There's an opportunity, and Vista is able to kick it away.
Yeah, great job there by the Vista defense to clear it out.
And it'll stay with Galt. But that was an opportunity there because Lee got knocked down.
Galt looking to sub here.
Let's see who's that coming back in.
Can't tell if it's...
You can't tell he hasn't turned it over yet.
Yeah, I think it's Ayala
so
there.
He's coming back.
As is able to come back in.
His penalty box stint is up. 23 minutes left in this one. Vista on top, 1-0. Vista trying to gain possession. It's ricocheted away. Renteria had it momentarily. He's trying to save possession and get an attempt out. He has it, kicks it. There was an opportunity down the wayside there as Kevin Souza was right there if Renteria was able to get it to him.
Yeah, just not able to get control of that. But as you said, Kevin Souza almost just missing an opportunity like that. Missing opportunities like that can be huge.
Knocked away. And now you can see as we're approaching the halfway mark in the second half, Galt realizes that they're going to have to kind of put it in an extra gear here. Time is starting to become a factor. Still plenty of time left, but definitely something you're going to have to start considering as we are approaching the 20-minute mark, the halfway mark.
Yeah, I think once it gets under 15 minutes here, I can see Coach Rodriguez moving, pushing up his defensive line and really trying to force Vista to play all out and put pressure on Vista because, it's getting to that, as you said here, Andrew, it's getting to that opportunity or that situation, that time when it's going to be all out here for Galt.
And not only that, you have extra pressure because you're trailing. You're running out of time, so these kids are feeling extra pressure. And here we go. Some room. The kick is up, and it is going to sail over the goal as Dubé was trying to get his second goal of the day, but that one just a little too high.
Set up nicely there for Will Dubé. Dubé probably a little wide, but trying to get it over there, over the head there of Rudnick.
On the other end, Galt player slips to the ground, and we have another player that is getting the play to stop, and the Vista fans aren't happy with that.
Yeah, really not happy with that. And, in that situation, I can understand, Isaac Martinez slipped on the ground and looks up, and then he grabs his shin there, or grabs his leg.
Well, that's a thing that's happening. I was just reading a minute ago, or at halftime on the phone. It happened a few weeks ago. The Steelers were playing a Sunday night game, and I believe it was Mike Wallace that faked an injury to kind of stop the momentum, and they fined him $50,000 today. So that's
not exactly sure what happened in this, but it reminds me of the time with the Giants and what I believe the Giants were playing. I can't remember who it was that the Giants were playing. Was the Broncos or perhaps the Jets?
Kick saved. Lee is able to regain it and let everybody clear up. But yeah, it's becoming
the same situation happened. Yeah, they had three players go down just to buy some time,
and it's becoming an issue where players are starting to take advantage of that. And obviously you have to stop play if you think someone's hurt. But when you're not, it's kind of a disgrace to the game. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, neither am I.
So under 20 to go, 19:39. As Galt is really struggling to get any kind of good looks. They have it here. If they can get by, they may have an opportunity now. Pushing down. Kick is wide left.
Would have been set up nicely there for Alejandro Renteria. Renteria just a little slow to get there, too late to get there, I should say, and just sails wide.
Yeah, that was Isaac Martinez who was the one that kicked that. As we're down to 19 minutes. Brandon Lee is just taking his time back there. Kicks it in. And Galt trying to get something. Renteria was in the neighborhood there. Now Martinez chasing it down. Martinez has his shot deflected out, and will stay here with Galt. So, again, we want to remind you folks after this one's said and done to stay tuned because we're going to have another good one after this with Jesuit and
Granite Bay.
Granite Bay going at it. Should be a good one.
Yeah, it's for the Division One. So
both those schools have proud athletic histories in all sports. So one of them is going to add to that today with a trophy heading back to their way. Same here with we have an injured player from Vista Del Lago. And we can't make out who that is.
Yeah, not sure who it was. And, a collision. And, again, this is when players get bunched up there. They go up for the ball with those, the headers. And there's some real danger in that. And, you get people trying to knock each other and trying to knock the ball forward with their head. There's good opportunity for them to hit each other. Sounds like it was Michael LePage there that was down.
It looks like he is going to be okay as he's up and going on his own, and play has resumed. Galt getting in mode now where they need to score, heading down, and the ball knocked away before a kick could be attempted from Kevin Souza.
Yeah, Daniel Jacobs doing the smart thing and just knocking it, kicking it in out the back to force a corner kick. So an opportunity here, though, for Galt to really have to do something here with this corner kick.
So here we go as they're going to kick it in from the corner. Trying to get something set up. There's a host of players from both sides that knock it loose. Martinez gets it back, and now we have a whistle, and it'll give it back to Vista.
Yeah, not sure what the whistle was on, but opportunity missed there for the Warriors. So you can't fault to the Warriors. I mean, they've had their shots, they've had their opportunities, but good job by Vista's defense to keep the goal clear.
And here is the star of the game thus far, and he turns it over. As Will Dubé trying to do maybe a little bit too much there. Loses it. And now Renteria trying to get to it. Renteria is in the corner, and we have a whistle, and it'll go against Renteria.
Yeah, I think Renteria is going to be whistled for tripping.
Gives it back to Vista here with 15:39 left on the clock. Time is becoming a factor. Kick up. Vista has it inside of Warrior territory. On the far side. And it's like LePage, we got trying to go through three people, lost control of it, and gives it back to Galt. Isaac Martinez has it knocked away, and it will stay with the Warriors. Here comes the Jesuit fans. It looks like they're going to be sitting on this side here. Now, Granite Bay fans are going to have to wait. There's nowhere to sit on their side. The Galt guys have claimed that territory. They're going to have to wait till the game's said and done before they can have a seat. And you like that, though. You got to love the representation that they have out here. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, the big sports, the glamour sports get a lot of the attention, a lot of the buzz. And so that's what you like seeing here is that the Galt fans really behind their team.
Yeah, it's good to see that.
Yeah.
Fans coming out and supporting. Obviously, they're not all the parents out there, so, I mean, there's other supporters that are there. So the Eagles will have it with 14:08 left. They lead 1-0 over Galt. Ball kind of squeaks past. No harm as Galt will fire that away. They have numbers here, looking to get this one all tied up. Martinez has it. And lost possession. Back to Vista. And it's kicked, and it's going to roll out. We are at the 13.5 mark. 1-0. Vista Del Lago on top, and they scored their goal in about the final minute of that first half of the added time.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is that it was additional time that, on the clock. So.
Makes that goal hurt even more
it does.
For Galt. Trip down, no whistle. I think that was the right call. Clean play.
Yeah, there was no malintent there.
And Galt will lose possession if it goes back to Vista. So just a few moments, or about just 12:36 left on the clock, so we'll say probably about 15 minutes or so we may have a champion if Galt can't get on the board here. Kick is up. Vista Del Lago trying to retake possession. And there they go. They have an opportunity. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It got past the keeper. And they would have had a shot if that ball would have stayed in.
Yeah, Rudnick coming up on it. But Parker Boyea trying to be he was the lone Eagle out there, unable to convert.
So Galt has it now. Martinez gets it over, and no good. Renteria was there, couldn't catch up to it, and it sails out of bounds.
And you can see he's just not. There's more frustration there of being late to the ball, and just a missed opportunity there for Galt.
And Renteria was there, or he was almost there, I should say.
Right? Yeah. Just a little too. Actually, it was set up nicely for him, but Renteria kind of slowed his pace down. And so it allowed Brandon Lee to effect his shot.
Vista has it with 11 minutes left. And May has it. Nice little move. Or Dubé, excuse me. Kick, and there's room. The kick is saved.
Great job of goalkeeping right there by Andrew Rudnick. Did not let the goal get past him.
I think that was Boyea with the attempt. But good goalie play. Knocked out. They're going to say it's Galt possession. They may change it. They do.
Yeah, the side referee saying had a better look than the head official. So, to the fans' content, they reversed the call.
So Del Lago was that close to opening up a 2-0 lead. Said it stays at 1-0 or under 10 to go, 9:56.
Folks, do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the one you're enjoying here? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast other games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Well, yeah, it has it. Trying to get it to Dubé, and it's going to be saved. Rudnick comes up there, but the Eagles are starting to get opportunity after opportunity here.
Good job there by Hinojosa in protecting that and making sure that only Rudnick could get to it, but yeah, Galt's really going to have to start moving here.
You're looking for Dubé, who is waiting on the wing there. Ford spins out of trouble.
Yeah, with Galt, with 8:37 left in time and regulation, and not knowing how much extra time he will get on the clock here from the referee, Galt really has to take advantage, every advantage they can here.
Knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Del Lago as Brent Zavada was trying to keep that in. And Will Dubé will take a seat and get a breather here. He is responsible for the lone goal.
Hunter Ailes taking his spot out on the pitch.
7:54. Whistles are blown before the play could be inbounded, so they'll do it over here. 7:43 left. Zavada gets it inbounded. And Vista Del Lago is holding on here, trying to win the title. Zavada to Ford. Ford has it knocked away. And Galt will get it back into Vista territory. Knocked away. Martinez is going to be whistled.
Yeah, Isaac Martinez really trying to get something to happen there, trying to create something on his own, and unfortunately gets whistled.
So time really becoming a factor here. 6:45 showing.
And it looks like Coach Rodriguez, the official, coming over here to talk to Coach Rodriguez.
No, he's getting into it with one of the whole coaching staff there.
Yeah. Galt fans letting the official know that they're not happy with him.
Called it on Martinez, and Galt looks like they're going to get it back. So Brandon Lee just boots it out towards center of the pitch. Oh, there's opportunity here. And knocked out as Hunter Ailes was one-on-one, but couldn't get an opportunity off. With 5:33 left on the clock.
Alejandro Renteria, this is the time frustration starts setting in, picks up the yellow card, and my assumptions there, the way that the official was talking with him, probably said something that that cannot be said out on the pitch. So Luis Carlos subbing in here for Renteria, while Renteria sets out on that yellow card, that penalty time.
Well, crunch time now, 5 minutes. 1-0 is the score. Vista Del Lago on top. They scored their lone goal and only goal in this game between the two in the additional minutes tacked on at the end of that first half. You got to credit Vista Del Lago's defense for really making things tough.
Yeah, Vista's really made it hard here for Galt, and Galt has had their opportunities, just not able to convert.
And again, we talked about it earlier, how Brandon Lee is just enjoying his Saturday out there.
Yeah, he's stepped up when he's had to, but for the most part, yeah, it's been all Vista with the pressure.
Vista looking to add on. Ball knocked away. Galt trying to make something happen here as we're under 4 to go, 3:53. And knocked out of bounds to Galt.
Galt fans, they're trying to cheer on their Warriors.
Inbounded, and Brandon Lee comes flying out of nowhere and boots it away. And Vista now will try to clear it. It gets over the head of the Gall defenseman. Rudnick will boot it right back.
Yeah, Brandon Lee doing a good job just coming in there and just punching that one away. Not trying to take it in or trying to save it, just punching it away and clearing the goal.
Christian Layton in the game now for Del Lago. Layton. Or I'm sorry, for Galt. Or I'm sorry, check that. That's Chavez. Got the wrong side there. Chavez in the game for Galt for the first time.
Yeah,
Ford has it.
Time really starting to run out here for Galt.
And down to 2:34. Numbers. There's the opportunity to kick. Is wide right. And
they could have all but sealed it there for the Eagles. And give credit there to, I believe it was Kevin Souza coming up there to distract Hunter Ailes.
Yeah, that was Hunter Ailes with the opportunity and just wide right. Now we approach 2 minutes, and the clock will stop at 2 minutes, and now it's up to the referee of when this game is going to end. But right now, Del Lago is on top. Galt really has to get something going here in the final stages of this match. Galt has it knocked away. Whistle blows. And the referee will award Galt possession. Wouldn't it be fitting to see Galt score in the final additional minutes as we saw in the first half? Martinez kicks it. There's an opportunity, knocked away, and Ford comes up with it. Vincent Ayala had a look, but it deflected off of Vista, and Ford is just going to take it down the other end on his own.
Well, he loses control of the ball, but yeah, Ford just bursting with speed up the sideline there. He's trying to clear it and get it as deep into Galt territory as possible.
Del Lago just trying to keep it on their side and let this additional time just wear off. And there's a hit from behind, and that is going to go against, I believe, Renteria. And Renteria has kind of been in the mix a lot here.
Yeah.
You can tell he's passionate about the game and trying to make something happen. But there's a fine line for him as we saw him get carded a minute ago for saying something to the referee. There's a back kick, and it's saved.
Rudnick do a great job there, and the keeper. The time running out here for the Warriors.
Kick is in the air. That was a Dearborn who had that last shot attempt and almost got it. So we're nearing the ends. Ball knocked out, awarded to Galt. Time has to be winding down. Galt will get it in and saved. Hit one of Vista's players. Chavez there. Kicked away, and it's going to stay in Galt's possession. And the crowd's asking how much time is left. We want to celebrate here. seems like they have been playing a lot longer than the 2 minutes when the clock stopped.
Yeah,
and we have an injured player now for Vista.
Yeah, it's Nick Michaels. Not sure what happened.
And now we have to separate the players from both sides. Getting into it, these
yeah,
two
and that's
teams.
something what you want to see. And there's another yellow card. And Galt really, unfortunately, letting their emotions get the better of them as
It's been a
Jesus
tough.
Gonzalez. Yeah, Jesus Gonzalez picks up the yellow card.
It's been a tough afternoon for them. I mean, they're coming in high-powered and having, right now being shut out.
Yeah.
And that's it. They whistle it over, and Vista Del Lago will walk away with the 1-0 victory over Galt. The crowd in front of us celebrates, and Galt players are in disarray on the side. And you can see some trash talking going on right now from Galt, and coaching staff needs to get out here and calm those players down, trying to charge over the Vista side. It's a tough loss, and you guys don't like each other, but you got to be classy about it.
It comes down to just sportsmanship, and it's two teams. Obviously, there's no love lost against each other. League rivals. It's the second time this year that Vista has won, and actually the biggest time that most important team game this year that Vista has won over Galt.
So right now, these teams are trying to calm Galt down a little bit, as you can tell they're upset, and they will fall short. 1-0 is the final, with Galt losing it and Vista Del Lago walking away. Our player of the game would have to go to Dubé, who scored the lone goal in this to give them that 1-0 lead, or 1-0 victory. So we're going to step aside here, and we'll be back to wrap it up in just a sec here on PlayOnSports.com. Again, your final 1-0 Vista Del Lago, the champion, defeating Galt.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
Back to wrap it up here on PlayOnSports.com. Vista Del Lago defeating Galt 1-0 and claiming the title. Our player of the game, we won't have the interview just because of time constraints. We have to get ready for the last game of the day, and there's just not enough time to bring him all the way up here after their ceremonies on the field and so forth. But Will Dubé, our player of the game, with that lone goal, and gives Vista Del Lago the victory over their rival and gives their fans a lot to cheer about. Really quick, what you like about both sides?
Just, that wraps up the three-peat here for Vista Del Lago. 3 in a row here for the Division II, Division IV champions. And you got to say that it was a great match. And, I do congratulate Vista. Really feel for Galt, not unable to crack that barrier. And, Vista holds them shut out as far as section championships go. But you don't want to see a match end the way it did, unfortunately, where emotions get the better of a club, and pretty much sportsmanship goes out the window. You want to see good, clean, a good hard-fought contest, and and sportsmanship win out over everything.
So that will do it for the Vista Del Lago and Galt match, with, again, Vista Del Lago winning 1-0. We'll step aside. We'll try to come back in about, I believe they're trying to get this started in about 15 minutes or so with our final match of the day, Granite Bay and Jesuit duking it out for the D1 title in the Sac-Joaquin section. And so for my partner, Joey Gonzalez, our producer, Brian Hassler, our cameraman, Justin Gorley, I'm Andrew Jensen, saying have a good night or good afternoon wherever you're listening. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes if you want to stay tuned for the final match of the day. Good evening, everybody.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.